Welcome back to Let's Play Space Empires 5. I am Onigato, and wasn't planning on bringing you back quite this early, but looks like we've got, before the first turn of this video, we got somebody attacking us. So, let's see what it's like. Okay, oh, it's a border crossing. And it's a lone MSY. Okay, this is going to be problematic. He can't even retreat off the screen. That's a problem. Alright, well, we'll see what he can do. Get out of there! Run away! Run away! Alright, he's speed 13, and he's speed 13. Okay, so I'm just going to be able to keep out of the way. Actually, since he is just fast enough, use auto move to keep him moving no matter what. You notice he's already starting to turn slightly. Looks like he's turning slightly to the right. Heck, I could probably speed things up a little bit. Because it's not like there's going to be any actual combat. Or better not. Run away! Run away! Okay. And we meet a new empire. Alrighty, now for proper start. Okay, so combat didn't go too badly. Need to figure out where it happened. Bunch of new colonies. And some new technologies. And we send a message. And there we are. Huh, interesting. Not where I would have expected to have interception. Whatever. Alrighty, this planet, Mephisto, for now, gets one of those. And that's it. Okay, so decide this is going to be a research and intelligence facility. There we go. A bunch of these newest ones are all smalls, so the ones that are domed aren't smalls and are domed are going to have to wait. The ones that are small, even if they aren't domed, only 10,000. Okay. Alright, which one is this tool? Okay. Not great, but actually take that in. Yes, I know. One spaceport. There we go. go. Do, 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 do. Maybe Borealis. Okay, so that's all of our new colonies. A couple of new tech levels, recreation services, and planetary engineering. We have to go through and get planet utilization. Send a message to them saying, basically, give us people or else. Bunch of system maps. And we went into the Ziadi for the first time. Okay, there's the Ziadi. They're oxygen breathers. Okay. Well, since they're oxygen breathers and we already have the Terrans in the nation, we don't really need migration. But trade would be nice. There we go. Okay. Take care of that. Let's take a look at research. Just as I thought. Those two researches were basically finished. Cultural achievement. Yeah, recreation studies is done. Well and truly done. Okay. Let's see. Planet utilization. This little technology will allow me to convert planets from, well, that one's already at optimal, but unpleasant on up to optimal. And that has E on it. Well, that doesn't help me any. E have already been breeding at a decent rate. Oh well. Let's take a look here. Planetary quality does make a difference as to breeding rates, so if I can get some more planets with my population on it to all the way up to optimal, that would be good. Oh, look at that. Planet Amagosa. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. It's got its construction queue set up. But now it's got space. More. There we go. Alrighty. Takes care of that and that. Check this real quick. Don't think I have any problems here. Yep, spending everything on defense, therefore don't really care. Okay. Oh, right, we have to set orders. Alright. So that's the tile system. Not great, but not terrible. mostly gas giant, mostly nebulas. But if I can get this planet here, then eventually I'll be able to get this ice planet and that gas giant planet when I get the new technologies. Okay. Alright, fleets don't appear in the list. Okay, so well, this fleet needs to do some damage repair, and if I'm not mistaken, to transport cargo, it has no cargo. Okay, that's building another MSY. We need some troops. We're going to go with 20 of them again, just because they're really cheap to build. Okay. The fleet may not actually have any orders, but that's okay. Their orders are actually to just stay put for a turn and get repaired. And resupplied. Oh, they picked up all the supplies they could. Well, they'll resupply anyways. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, end of turn. Come in Yoshri. It's a small, so it's basically an R&D facility. But new technologies. Okay. So, space yard. Now, we can't actually do this one. And we don't think we can do this one either. Let's see, this is 35,000 kilotons. Only got 5,000 available. 35 gives me 15 left, so I can't actually do this. Aw, sadness. Both of these are actually very useful planets. So, this are facilities. Climate control facility improves conditions by 7% each year, so every 10 turns. And this one increases the mineral value of the planet, organic, and radioactive value of the planet by 2% each year, every 10 turns. So, but they are very, very large. You'll notice this one actually is level 2. That's because I put so many points into it, it just gained 2 levels of technology all at one time. So that being the case, because we can't actually... You know what? I'm not going to do that. Not just yet. Okay, so that's our new colony. Level 1 in planet utilization. Level 2 in planet utilization. Climate control module. Okay, get some construction done. We send a message to the Yachty. Okay. Well, an attack frigate ended up in the middle of nowhere. You can see it up there. They refused our proposal, which means war. And what do these guys want now? We're just going to counter. Non-aggression in all systems. Share resupply. Well, that could be interesting. question is tariffs. Come on, no tariffs. Okay. Anything else? I don't really care. Well, that and no parking in our territories. Alright, so we have agreement with the Kui Kappa. The Ihekur are going to be annoyances. That's a good word for it. Okay. Well, that's Norak. That's Norakian. Do I know about the Norakians? But that's Norak. That's a Norakian colony. But that is definitely not Kui Kappa. Yep, Norak. So why can't I communicate with them? Huh. I guess because my ship is technically lost, I can't communicate. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Does this system have more than one warp point? It does not look like it does. Okay, so, that being the case, warp out. Unfortunately, this ship is not designed to be a long-distance ship. It's meant to have friends really, really close by. Let's see, he comes in there. I think going this way is going to be his best bet. Is that an actual colony? That is a colony. I don't want to touch that colony. Go with a move order, because if I choose to attack, or it might just decide to go do something a little bit more aggressive than I'd like. Found a warp point. I think that's the warp point I need. Alright, that's my MSY. My new MSY. Alright. Move him there. He's obviously not going to make it all the way this turn, but that's okay. Okie dokie. They've repaired. They haven't gotten all their supplies back up, but if I remember correctly, they're awaiting troops. Alright, transport. Boom. I could invade with that just as it is right there, but I'm going to wait for the 10 extra. I have 2 ships without orders. Where's my other ships without orders? Oh, okay. Let's see, can he pick up some supplies? Yes, he can. Good, he picked up some supplies. Okay. Well, you're an explorer ship. Let's go explore. Okay, who else doesn't have orders? Oh, my other explorer ship. Okay. Let's go ahead and here. And then we'll send him into here. 7 turns. Okay. I think he's got the movement to do that. Alrighty. Now, since that research is proceeding at a spectacular rate, alright. 1 turn to complete its next level. And probably next 2 levels, honestly. Okie dokie. Post-turn stuff is done. Colonies. Space yard facilities. Let's see. Climate control facility is now smaller. Small enough that I think I can put it in. Woohoo! Let's see. Settings, status. Let's take a look at this. Maybe this is it. Oh no, that won't tell me what I'm looking for. Settings. Heavens no. What? Why is this on emergency build? Okay. May as well take it off of emergency build. Yeah, it won't actually take 40 turns. Okay. Actually, no, I didn't need that. I did need that. Okay. Alright, we're going to organize by name. And we're just going to go back to our standard layout. Anything that's got at least 15,000 in size. 15,000 remaining anyways. Gets an upgrade. Probably should have gone through and finished actually putting all the things together, but oh well. These facilities are basically temporary. Once they've finished their job, I go back through and remove the facilities. And it'll tell me when they're finished. Alright, add to all of those. One climate control facility. Okay. Hawkman. that to the top. Thank you. That was actually already in good condition, so that shouldn't take very long for it to go upgrade at all. That one will, because it's unpleasant. Okay, space yard. Your up. Done. Oops. Alright, let's look at the rest of the news for the turn. Planet utilization level 3. The atmospheric modification plant is an interesting facility. You put it on a planet, and it, over time, converts the atmosphere of the planet to whatever race happens to be there. Great for those little nun planets that I have that I just can't get any kind of, Ooh, yay, tiny bases are finished. A tiny base has been finished. A couple of them. Alright, let's look at this. Ah! We can finally get a thing going with the NORAC. That's great. Actually, I want to know something very important about the NORAC. We'll go back to them in a minute. And the Ziadi are happy to be our allies. Okay. NORAC, there we are. Oxygen breathers. Okay. They sent us a message. We can apply directly to it. They want non-aggressions. They give us system maps. I'm all for that. Share minefield codes. They give us a tariff. Okay. Okay. I know we're doing better than they are, but seriously, that's... wow. Okay, so... NORAC or... okay. And the other one was just a generic message, so... yeah. Okay, come in there, and... oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Hopefully we're not going in the wrong direction here. And we won't know until next turn. Where's this? This is... ugh, another system just like the tile system. Full of nebulas. Basically absolutely useless unless it's got some planets in here, which I doubt. It does have... oh wait, no, there is a planet. There are a couple of planets, at least one of which is a medium methane that I can actually breathe. Okay, so can't even see where I'm going really, but okay, that works. Alrighty. So, that being the case, go to my ships list, find one of those rock colonies that I have just hanging around. MSY, MSY. the nearest? Got a couple in Fort Mont. Okay. That's not near at all. That's not near. That's kind of near. Let's see if we can find anybody any closer. That was pretty close. Sphinx. Yep, that was pretty close. Okay. There we are. Medium. Methane. There's the planet I'm looking for. Send the colonizer. An improvement. Alright, planet utilization. Nifty. Okay, we'll begin some upgrades here in a little bit. Another upgrade to the extractors here in 2 turns, which is good. Afterwards, I want to get them on. Actually, do I already have that technology in place? I think I do. Yes, I have mindset level. Okay, so that's good. I need to check something else in there. Okay, so I do not have medium lead. Alright. Anybody else got any movement? Oh yes, my MSY theoretically does, but really shouldn't. Okay. Q. 4 count. Tiny bases. Also, because I'm tired of having these ships be in harm's way, way the heck out there on the edge of the sector. Okay, now, I think, yep, there's one. Look at that, tiny base. Isn't it so cute? It is tiny though. Wait till you see the large space station. That thing is huge. Alrighty, what other... I think it's this system here. Nope, not that system there. That's it. Caos Borealis, okay. That doesn't have to be quite as far, but just has to be out of the way. Because now I've got a tiny base to take the heat. There we go. These things are actually pretty decent. Let's see. 369 shields, 340 phased shields. Not a lot of supply capacity, but that's fine. They don't need a lot. And self-repairing. Not quite the same as being self-upgrading, though. Okay, anybody else got movement? Oh, right, because I only gave you orders, I didn't actually. There we go. Alright. I think that's everybody. ending turn? No, right. I do have a fleet that needs to move. Not ending turn. Not ending turn. Transfer to the bottom of the list. Thank you. Grab all of that. Okay, close. And how much do we know about the Merca system? Okay, we know that coming out here is probably going to be the best bet. But we're just going to let this go through and there. Okay. Now we've got everything done. Okay. So, a couple of new colonies. Not very big ones, but new colonies nonetheless. That there. There we go. Give every new colony as much build-up as possible. This, and that. Okay. Now what else happened? The NORAC liked our proposal and sent us a whole bunch of maps. Which is good. Couple of new things constructed. Bunch of system maps. Okay. Turns out we actually jumped the wrong direction. Sadness. But now we know exactly where we can go in order to be able to get to this point here. And actually, this moves faster than the fleet does. So, not sure. I hope he knows where he's going. Okay. Anybody else got any movement? No. Okay. I did see one thing while we were doing the why is he going? System to avoid him. Why is he going all the way over that way when he could just go down this way and then he theoretically knows what he's doing. So this colony ship here, moving to Tile, came through this warp point in Hank and got himself damaged. Fortunately, the amount of damage is not severe. Armor's gone, his single anti-missile system is devastated, and his engines took a pretty big hit. And unfortunately, he has no self-repair capabilities. So, he's slowed down and lost a lot of supplies. And he's in a system with, a black hole. but he is at least 2 sectors away from the black hole itself, and it's not until you get into that sector there that you end up with real big problems. So, he survives for now. Does anybody else have any movement? No. No. An E ship. Where's he? Just forget. I'm not worried about those. Okay. Check my research real quick. Make sure everything's going at pace. Okay. Let's see if I can reduce the city. You know what? I can. And I will. Okay, that gives me 15 points to put elsewhere, or 15%. And I'm going to put it on here. Because I need the heavier class of vessel anyways. Go. Alright, let's see if anybody's moved around. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, moral dilemma. Oh. No moral dilemma. I don't care. I have a planet with Terrans on it that is doing the things it needs to do to upgrade. So, come on. So, first things first. Clear the Terrans from this planet. Bye-bye, Terrans. Sorry. Alright, climate control facility. Alright, and value improvement. Don't need the atmospheric modification plant because it's already now a breathable planet. So, yay. Do need 5 of those. Especially considering that is a terrible... Oh my. Well, it'll have the value improvement thing on it long before, you know, it actually does anything. Alright, so that takes care of that, and there should be nothing else to go on. Go on. Alrighty. So, an explorer on his way home ran into a minefield. No idea whose, but it made a big boom, which is annoying. Okay. Foreign planet utilization. No actual colonies on this turn. Yay. Alright, some stuff was built, more stuff was built, yet more stuff was built. The NORAC sent us a message saying that they enjoyed our message. Yay for them. Alright, I want to give this guy some very specific orders. Because he's no good to me if he's got absolutely no life. So he has to come. Okay, he will be coming through the Psalm system anyways, so... Okay. From Zalrak, which means he's coming from Zam, which means he's coming up, around, down, through. Okay. So he's not going all the way around. Good. He is going to run out of supplies long before he gets anywhere. Nobody's got any movement orders. What's this going on, Mephisto? Some Drashaka doing exploration. Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's check the research tree, make sure nothing's going on there. Okay. Open platforms. Going for the gusto on that. Check to see if anybody's got any populations that have been moved around. Come on. I am very, very slowly losing organics. Planet with Payas. There's the Terrans. There we go. I do have a planet with Payas on it. That is breeding very, very slowly. They're jubilant. They have the biggest medical facilities. They have an optimal planet. I'm getting a 1% breed rate. Yeah. I'm getting a 3% here on a good planet. Why is this one? Okay. Well, at least I have 3 planets with population growth on them. That's the important part. Okay, so looks like short turn. Alrighty. So, picked up some new technologies, obviously. Nickel chip class. Level 5 in planet utilization. And some stuff to upgrade. Okay. Facility developed, monolith facility, level 2. Now, slightly better than it was. Yay. Climate control facilities constructed. Just in time to need to be upgraded. And some new systems. Alrighty. Watching the ships go through, and this poor guy now has a trip of decades to get anywhere. Yeah, what you gonna do? In theory, I think we have shared resupply with the E. Let's take a look at our treaty elements. Shared technologies, shared minefield codes. Nope. Looks like these guys. No aggression in all systems. Nope. Why are you angry? Why are you angry? You should not be angry. Whatever. Anybody got any movement? Yes. Okay, my light explorer does. So, he's explored this entire system. Let's go warp through that. Right there. plenty of supplies left. What do you know? Decent system. Okay. Well, let's take a look at it then. Just estimating here. Hey, would you look at that? Gauss Borealis. So we already know something about the system. Which I think it's right there. It need to be. There we go. Okay, now we're going to explore the system. Anybody else got any movement? Nope. Okay, now. Oh, good. I'm back to having a positive. Okay. Let's go in here. Well, we may have a positive for now, but upgrade facilities. Do you have? You do not. But you're already at optimum. Actually, there we go. I mean, it's an optimal, but it's not very good quality-wise, so. Take a look at this one's construction list. Actually, I don't think that one needs it. Uh-huh. No, it's a resource colony. It would need it. Value improvement. There we go. Wasn't too large resupply base. I could definitely use it. Value improvement. Facilities does he have? Okay. Value improvement's not going to help him any. And I don't think I can fit. Why is this place just an intelligence compound? Okay. Well. Do it this way. Anyway, scrap 5 of them, that'll be 10,000. He's only got a 5,000 space. It doesn't quite work. You know what? I'll come back and do that one off screen at some point. Okay, what's happening? Bother. Okay, so we got a new colony in Garib, which is good. It is supply base, so it's getting the full treatment. Lab. Since it is also of a size, it will get the value improvement plant. Can't really put it. Well, maybe I can. Let's see if I can put the 5 on. Nope, too big. Okay. That's fine. When these two are done, then I'll be able to remove them and put the monoliths in. Monoliths are also smaller than they were, because upgrades. Oh yeah, I forgot to move the research points. Silly me. Okay, let's see, where do we want them to go? Well, education would be more research points on top of more research points on top of more research points. Don't really need them. No. That's a thought. Jacketed photon engines. That'd be good. Let's see. Where else can we put it? Oh yes, large base construction. Yes, large base construction. Get that maxed out. Okay. Okay. So you probably heard me going no, just as I came back in. That rock colony that we sent out there to tile on a special mission of gather the system so that we can have it, got beat to the punch. Yeah. I may have to go beat up the Kuikapa. It's a shame. Okay, but in the meantime, we're going to send this guy back. Not to Grendel, because Grendel doesn't actually have anything in it. To Wizen. Okay, so he's going to go around the long way. Does he have... No, he does not. Okay. Right. That's going to make life a little more difficult. Oh well, he'll get home eventually. Let's see here. What other news showed up in the news feed? Level 5 weapon platforms. Good. Some stuff got constructed. Actually, a whole bunch of stuff got upgraded and constructed and constructed and upgraded and upgraded and upgraded and upgraded. Oh, that looks like that was it. Just some construction and upgrades. Okay. Alrighty, so level 6 planet utilization means the transmutations devices are coming up. Dumpty. A lot of stuff constructed or upgraded. And a couple new systems have been discovered. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Let's see what we've got here. Counter. Yeah, that's got to change. Let's see. I would like to do that, so we can make sure that our ship actually manages to get home. And just so you can see what the actual facility does, there is the... no, wait, that's not it. Is it a facility? I thought it was a facility. Maybe it's not a facility. Maybe it is a component. Oh, it's a component. Okay. Well, basically it's like the facility, except for it's a component in a vehicle and is, well, ginormous. So, yeah. Alrighty. So not a lot of reason to do that one. Let's go to the next ship that actually has movement. That would be this one. You finished exploring the GAMG system. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. So we'll go ahead and warp through to the next star. Let's see what we find. Who's next? Alright. I'm back to a positive. Yay. Okay. Okay. Single ships have movement. Okay. So each individual ship has how much? No, it's apparently 889 supplies. That should be enough. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a space station, standard class, and some satellites already up. Okay, what has he got? I don't know if I can see what he's got in cargo. Oh, I can see what he's got in cargo. What are these? Fighter craft, not a big deal. Weapon platforms, and a lot of troops. A lot of troops. What are these? Not mines, not mines. They're mines. Right. Well, at least they haven't already been launched. Okay. We'll go ahead and attack. No. They had a minefield already in place. Alright. Well, some of our ships took damage, but not were destroyed. So, shields are down on a lot of ships, but armor held for most of them. Okay. Well, and I should move right there. Some people the shields actually held, and some ships were badly torn up. Okay. This is where things get interesting. Let's see. so that's the weapons platform there. Ooh, who's bleeding? Oh, he took structural damage and weapons damage. Okay. Right. You're out of the fight. Damn sure. Get the hell out of the way. Who else? He's wounded, but he's not lost armor yet, so anybody else actually lose all their armor? No, but we got some really close calls in here. Alright, so we'll take this wave first. And transport. Does it have intact anything? Shields are down, armor is gone, never existed in the first place, and what defenses he had are toast. Right. Well, we're going to sit behind our military. Hope that they can actually absorb some of this attack that's about to hit. Hopefully destroy it. Before taking too much damage. And here comes the counterfire. This is not going well. Damn that minefield. If my ships had shield regenerators, they'd be fine. Most of them are, anyways. Okay. Anybody else go into criticals? Seven armor left. Okay. So we're going to see if we can outrange these satellites and whatnot. Doubt it, but it's worth a shot. And we're going to see if we can land if we can land troops. Again, I doubt it, but worth a shot. I think this military venture is doomed, honestly. least I can hope for is land my troops and take the planet. If I can do that, if I can take the planet and even one ship survives, I can defend the planet. Okay. May as well speed things back up to at least, yeah, just normal speed. This is basically Suicide Squad. But it looks like they're doing their job, which is absorbing fire. Good. Now, get the heck out of there. Well, that sucks. He's still alive. Weaponless, but still alive. But if I can capture the planet, he will become a bend. Okay. And the important part is that I've got troops on the ground. Oof. And one massively damaged fleet. Okay. What is this? That's a destroyer. And this is a frigate. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. I'm not sure how much is left on planet utilization, honestly. I think I want to slow this down to mere 10%. Platforms is doing what it needs to do. Vehicle systems needs to get upgraded a little bit. I did mean to increase stellar. Oh, no, I got stellar harnessing on the others. Okay, just not on my colony ships. Let's see. Got 85% left. And let's dump some points into education. Research that gives me more research. Oh, they have orders. So, ground combat for the first time. That's a lot of troops. Okay. Here's our little squad of 20. Go. Okay, now, you know what they have. 27 shield, 16 armor, and not so bad weapon. Decent. Quad damage shields is decent, so. Well, that? No. Okay. So they're pretty fast. Scroll in. Keep scrolling in. Come on, scroll in faster. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Alright, now he's got, it looks like, a couple hundred maybe. No shields, weak armor, and the basic ground cannon. Okay, so he's got numbers on his side for the most part. Okay. Well, take it down to half and see what happens. Because we've got about the same amount of range, and that is a big wall of red moving towards me. Should be having engagement. There we go. The real question is it enough for my 20 troops to take on all of that? And I'm going with, we're gonna lose. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Those are the ones who just died and died and died. Okay. So, total loss? Alrighty. So obviously you saw the massacre. Alright, we destroyed one, damaged a second, almost killed a third, fourth, fifth. So 3 kills, and literally nothing else matters. Because everything else will be actually repaired. Because they can be repaired. Right, okay. So 3 kills for my 20 guys. Well, let's see. 20 guys plus 20 guys. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so I've got destroyers level 2 and a new technological level access. I can start researching cruisers. Let's see. 24 frigates, 1 freighter lost. I did destroy his space station. And all his fighters. Those mines. Anything that says it was damaged but is operational, basically meaningless. Oh well. So that didn't go very well. What do the Norak want? I'm liking that. Non-aggression, they give maps to me. And they give me 5%. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with you not giving me 5%, but I'll accept. Alright. Except for I think I sent a counter offer. Oh, well. Alright, this is the Wasat system. And it just needs to be explored real quick. Aha! A new race has been discovered. Well, hello neighbors. We'll be out of your hair momentarily. And I was going to plan on doing this anyways. Get him back over here. Okay. Nobody. Okay, so I do have the fleet that needs to be able to move. Good news is the fleet can move. Bad news is the fleet is badly out of supplies and can only move so fast. Fortunately, Amagosa is right there. Yipes. Alrighty. So, technologies. Open platforms is going up, that's fine, we need that going, that, whatever. We're actually going to let that go for another turn, to finish it out. And education is just doing what it needs to do. I'm not going to design the new combat ships just yet. I will disband Alpha Fleet, though. Because, yeah. Frigates just don't do it. The transports are okay, but the frigates just cannot do it. Okay. So nobody's moving around like they really should be, but that's okay. Let's see. My Terran population is very, very low anyways, so I'm not too worried. 128 million. Okie dokie. So, anybody else got any movement? No? Alright, ending turn. Okay. Education. Yay. Large base construction. Yay. Conditions at maximum at some of these planets. So we start with Tycho 2. Well, conditions are at maximum, and you no longer need the climate control facility, do you? Yay. Okay. You don't really need the value improvement plant either, to be honest. Because this planet is small and therefore is never going to need the big stuff. So I can't put 15 of those, so we'll just put 10. Okay, back to the news. Okay, doesn't need that anymore because it's at optimal. But it can certainly use one of these. Okay. Now it's a huge, it will be a resource colony once I actually get some Terrans moving in and living on it. But until then, conditions are optimal. So you no longer need this. You do need that. Yay, this is one of the planets with a birth rate. Actually, you know what, it's a non-planet. I haven't run into any species that don't breathe atmosphere, so atmospheric modification plant. Sure, it'll take 45 turns, but that's pretty much worth it. Okay, build some stuff, build some stuff, build some stuff, upgrade some stuff, build some stuff. What do they want? Non-aggression in all systems, but not colonization. Thank you. Actually, I will try to get this from them again. Because the more Terrans I can bring in, the better. Honestly, it helps him a lot too. Okay, Kuikapa. These guys are angry. Why are they angry? Well, you know what? I don't need a resource tariff from you. That should help with your anger issues. And let's trade 10%. That way we both come out of this a little bit ahead. You know? It's all good. Trade is good. Alright, so there's that. Okay. So, nope, wrong planet, or system. Alright. So there's a guy sitting on there, causing this poor schmuck to bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Get the heck out of there. Okay, you'll be in the Grendel system. Just warp through there, and then make sure everything goes the way I need it to. And just move here. Alright, anybody else got any movement? Anybody at all? Nope, okay. So, did come to a decision. I am going to go max out vehicle systems, just because. We're going to leave this at 10% until it's done, because. Weapon platforms is only killing 5% technology, so it's fine. Education, the higher education is, the more research points I have, that's fine. I really need to get these, just because. But increasing them even higher than this, or even decreasing them to a flat 10%. 10% of my budget. That will allow me to do what I need to do. I am going to go with Destroyer 3, finish that out, but what I'm going to do is I want to go up light cruisers, battleships, dreadnoughts. Just because I want to go to the heaviest class of vessel and then just make things miserable for my opponents. I'm tired of losing in fights, so I'm going to go overboard. Large base construction can actually be reduced. I do want that, but right now mobile craft are more important, because I'm not really playing the defensive game very much. Okay, so it is the turn 10. So let's take a look at what we've got. Colonies wise, doing pretty decent on the number of colonies. Actually, probably a little overboard on the number of colonies, but that's okay. Okay. So most planets are absolutely jubilant. A couple are only happy, but that's, whatever. They'll be back to jubilant here in a minute. They're probably war weary. That's the problem. They are reproducing where they need to be, or where they can. So Yeah. That's good. Construction queues. Upgrade facilities again. Just in case. I don't know that it made any difference, but I'll go through here and on my own time I will go through and figure out what planets need to have climate upgrades and which ones need to have the value enhancement systems put in there. But otherwise it looks like that's doing pretty well. We've done the checked research, intelligence. We have 2 enemies. They are not doing great. I think what I will do is, starting now, let's see, sabotage, political sabotage, and honestly, I want to dump 50% of my budget into it. That's 15,000 points, and probably going to get me some pretty good sabotage. We'll see next video, right? Overall, turning a tidy little profit on everything. We've got a lot more in storage right now because I went through and destroyed those 3 facilities, which is fine. It'll just wash away, which is whatever. But it did help increase the total in storage for organics as well, which will probably be full starting next turn. Alright, and then comparisons. Yeah, the Eakar are very unhappy. Before I forget, Sithrak. Send a message to the Sithrak. Put a treaty. Set the treaty elements. Trade 15% and non-aggression. Because, frankly, that's all I really need. I don't want to lose my Terrans and they're over through something, overly done. But, alright, now for the comparisons. Alright, we are in first place, and by about 20 million points. So, yeah. Resources income is the biggest reason. I mean, just the biggest reason. Barely holding on to our lead with research points, which is fine. We're actually doing okay there because I have planets that are still building research facilities. Intelligence points, we have the most. If everybody decided to throw theirs at us, it would be a problem, but yeah, whatever. Tech levels, we are a bit behind, but that's fine. 73 planets, 6 billion population, still one of the lower end ones, though not a 0, or not the lowest. And losing on the number of ships, but just look at that score rise. Alrighty, resources, that's obviously a big chunk of Y. Research, oh! We've been coming from behind and now we're ahead. You can't see it on the chart, but we are actually ahead. Good. Intelligence. The E looks like they're starting to build up their intelligence machinery. Tech levels are in here somewhere. somewhere. Where are we? Oh, there we are. And population way down near the bottom. Okay, not big deal. So that's where it sits. Another failed invasion. That'll probably be the title of the video. 2 ships stuck out in space. One's a combat ship that'll be turned into a... When it finally gets back, it'll be turned into an explorer. And the other is a colony ship that just needs to get home so we can go do other colonies. Alpha Fleet, the single ship that remains in Alpha Fleet, I will turn it into a explorer ship next video, when it theoretically arrives home. In the meantime, we're at war with the Yakur, and it doesn't really matter. But that's pretty much it. You all have yourselves a good one.